Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. Today we are doing our reading for our weekly forecast for our people born on Wednesdays. So if you were born on a Wednesday, this is for the week of Wednesday, November 30th through Wednesday, December 7th. So this is my weekly one card pick of the energies, the universal energies for my Wednesday born people, November 30th through December 7th. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go to your web browser and put in the day, month, and year of your birth date and find out what day of the week you were born on. And yeah, if you're born on Wednesday, you're in the right spot. If you're not, then just go to my Vagabond Gypsy YouTube page and find the reading that is associated with the day of the week that you were born. But you can also watch all of them. Now, I have been using the same deck for the whole week of readings, but now I'm taking it in a different angle, and we're doing goddess affiliation today, a goddess energy that will also be with you for the week for my Wednesday people. So Wednesday is associated with the planet Mercury, which is the planet of communication. So I chose the goddess Iris to be your goddess energy of the week. She's a Greek goddess, and as you can see, she almost has the head wings like Hermes, like a bird messenger. Iris is the goddess of communication. She's the goddess of relationships as well. So let's get to this. Let's get to our card pull for the week here. What card are we getting for our Wednesday born people? Okay. The Sage. So now I'm using Dreams of Gaia Tarot. I just felt like with all the symbolism in her decks that this deck would be the best for my Wednesday born people with the communication. So the Sage is the number 8, which is the number 7. The Sage is number 7, which in tarot is the Chariot. So that's the card of action, change, or journey possibly. And now in her deck, this is known as the Sage, and the Sage is affiliated with communication. And funny, I'm going to read here what it says in here for her. So in normal tarot, like I said, the 7 is the Chariot, which also could represent communication, a journey. So the Sage in this deck, the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, she has it as keywords are communication, knowledge, information, culture, tradition, advice, and manipulation. So being as Iris is the goddess of relationships, yeah, it makes sense. Manipulation could be part of that, because you need to communicate and have a straight level of communication for trust and balance. And if you don't have that, it could lead to manipulation, because people could misinterpret your intentions. That's what I get out of that. But the Sage, she has it also listed as communicate your thoughts and feelings, exactly as we were saying, and devote time to research and investigation, and be the storyteller. So be the wise person. Be the teller of your own story. Communicate clearly and honestly. So yeah, the energy for the week for you Wednesday born people is communication is key, for one, and communication, whether it be to fellow work employees or family or love relationships, since Iris is also affiliated with relationships. It could be love, it might not be love, it might just be friends. But as I said, without real communication and clear, honest communication, there could be space for misinterpretation. So communication needs to be honest and clear for people to understand possibly your motives, your actions, your reasoning. But yeah, this is a great again, I picked the goddess of communication. I didn't draw it, I just picked it because it was affiliated with the planet Mercury for Wednesday born people. But we drew the Sage, which is the card of communication in her deck. And yeah, how is this working? It seems like everyone that I've done for this week so far, and I start on Fridays, so we're getting toward the end of the week again, and a new reading to come up. But boy, the energy is just ripe in the universe for you to make sure that you communicate clearly. If you don't, you might end up with regretting it. Communication is key. Sometimes it's really hard for us to communicate when we feel like we are communicating a touchy subject, for example, or telling somebody a truth about another person the way that you see it. It's better though to be honest. Although don't be mean. If your honesty is out of love and respect, it's always good to communicate. Be honest in that respect, but there's no need to be mean. If you're just doing it out of not being your best self and for the other person to be their best self, then I would suggest rethinking that. But again, the energy that is with you this week is of communication, and so the universe is saying it wants you to communicate clearly and make sure you communicate clearly. I mean, the energy is there. I don't know how else to say it other than the universal energy is of communication, whether that's being communication given to you or you communicating to somebody else. But for everything to be in balance, communication is going to be needed for your week. Yeah, these cards are really beautiful as well. Well, I pretty much love every card that I have, but there's the backs. And I thought they kind of resonated with me with the Wednesdays communication card. Let me just see if there's anything else in this. Okay, I did forget to read the alignment message. Actually, I'm going to do the empowerment message there's an empowerment and an alignment message. I feel like this is more positive, so I'm going to read the empowerment. Clarity in communication is called for, as your words will have great impact on others right now. Now, this is the message coming out of the book, the Goddess Power Oracle book that is affiliated with Iris. It's a wonderful time to start writing that book, telling new stories. Write your stories and sharing your experiences, strengths, and hopes with others. You have everyone's ears, so choose your message wisely. Others will also desire positive and fruitful communication with you. So get ready for some amazing new opportunities to come from these discussions. So as I said, it's optimistic, positive communication, not communication of your opinion on somebody else's whatever. So it says, just remember to stay open and be clear about expressing your deepest desires, always speaking with integrity, kindness, and respect for yourself and others. The Greek messenger goddess Iris is thrilled to help your words take flight, so she is here for you this week as well. Communication improves in all your relationships and when she comes to visit. Most important, however, Iris reminds you of the communication you have with the universe. You are in a mutual dialogue, and now is the time to pay attention to the signs and omens in your life. And see, that's what I was saying with the universal energy. She is actually saying to take note of that energy and acknowledge and see if you can receive that message. You are in mutual dialogue, and now is the time to pay attention to the signs and omens in your life. Trust this important yet subtle communication. It will never lead you astray when you listen and act accordingly. So that just reiterated what I was saying. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we will see you back again next week, Wednesday, people, for your readings. So like and share this post, please. Have a great week.